The camera world is heating up again, and this time all eyes are on Sony. After months of leaks, speculation, and subtle teasers, it's finally happening. Sony is gearing up to unveil the long-awaited Sony α7V, a camera that could completely redefine what it means to shoot hybrid content in 2025. The official announcement is reportedly happening on October 16th, and if the rumors are true, this won't just be another incremental update. This could be the next major leap in the evolution of Sony's legendary full-frame mirrorless lineup. For over a decade, Sony's Alpha series has been the gold standard for creators who demand power, versatility, and uncompromising image quality. The a7 III was the camera that changed the entire mirrorless market, while the a7 IV built upon that legacy with improved autofocus, dynamic range, and processing power. But now, the Sony α7V appears ready to push those boundaries even further. With faster performance, a redesigned sensor, and next-generation AI integration that could make it one of the most intelligent cameras Sony has ever built. The build-up to the α7V Sony's upcoming launch event, rumored to be called B-Vision, will reportedly take place in Barcelona. While Sony has remained silent about what's coming, nearly every reliable leak and insider report points directly to the a7V being the main event. Just weeks ago, Sony released the FE 100mm f2.8 GM OSS macro lens, which insiders had predicted would arrive shortly before a major camera launch, and that's exactly what's happening. Everything now suggests that the spotlight will soon shift to the Sony α7V. This camera has been in the rumor mill for a long time. Originally expected earlier in the year, global supply chain issues and cost adjustments reportedly delayed Sony's initial schedule. But that extra time seems to have paid off, because according to trusted sources, the a7V is shaping up to be a massive step forward rather than just a routine refresh. Expected specifications. What makes the a7V a game changer? Let's talk about the specs, because this is where things get exciting. The Sony α7V is rumored to feature a newly developed 33-megapixel backside illuminated full-frame CMOS sensor, similar in resolution to the a7 IV, but redesigned for faster readout speeds, improved low-light performance, and significantly better noise handling. Expect richer color science, more natural tones, and enhanced dynamic range across the board. At the heart of it all will be the latest Bionz XR image processor, which powers many of Sony's flagship models. This new chip is expected to deliver up to 15 frames per second with the mechanical shutter, and even faster with the electronic shutter, giving sports and wildlife photographers the kind of responsiveness they've been craving. The buffer performance is also expected to be vastly improved, allowing longer bursts without slowdown. Smarter autofocus with AI power Sony has already been leading the autofocus game for years, but the a7V takes it to another level. Borrowing heavily from the A7R4 and Alpha 1, this model will likely include AI-powered subject detection that can recognize humans, animals, birds, vehicles, and even insects, tracking them with laser precision. The real-time Eye AF system is said to be faster, smarter, and more predictive, ensuring tack-sharp focus even in the most challenging lighting or motion-heavy situations. For hybrid creators who bounce between stills and video, this kind of autofocus intelligence is priceless. Whether you're shooting a high-speed fashion shoot, a live event, or cinematic 4K footage, the a7V promises reliability and precision every time you hit record or press the shutter. Display, stabilization, and video power now. Let's move to the display and stabilization upgrades, two areas that creators care deeply about. The electronic viewfinder is expected to be a 5.76 million dot OLED with a 120Hz refresh rate, providing an ultra-smooth, immersive viewing experience. That's a huge leap over the 3.69 Maynard dot EVF in the a7 IV, making framing and focus checking much more precise. On the back, we'll likely see a 3.2-inch 2.1 dot fully articulating touchscreen, finally matching the usability standards of Sony's higher-end cameras. Full menu navigation and touch-to-focus will be supported, making this camera more user-friendly than ever. Stabilization is also getting a serious boost. The in-body image stabilization system is rumored to deliver up to 8 stops of compensation, which is a massive deal for handheld shooters and vloggers. Combine that with Sony's already excellent lens-based OSS, and you get ultra-smooth, cinematic motion even without a gimbal. The video edge, cinematic quality for creators when it comes to video, The Sony Alpha 7V might just be the best hybrid camera of 2025. Expect 4K 60p recording with full sensor readout and 10-bit 4.2.2 internal color sampling, offering serious flexibility for color grading and post-production work. Leaks also suggest a 4K 120p crop mode and even 6K oversampling, providing incredibly detailed footage for professional-level projects. You'll also find S-Cinetone color profiles straight out of the box, giving your footage that cinematic Sony look without the need for LUTs or heavy grading. Heat management has reportedly been improved too, inspired by the FX30 and A7S III, ensuring longer recording sessions without thermal throttling. Handling, design, and connectivity. Sony is also refining the ergonomics and interface of the A7V. Expect a more comfortable grip, tactile buttons, and a dedicated photo-video switch just like on the A7RV. The build will feature enhanced weather sealing, perfect for creators who shoot in unpredictable outdoor conditions. You'll get dual CFX Press Type A and UHS-2 SD card slots, offering flexibility between speed and storage capacity. On the connectivity side, the A7V is expected to support Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth Kabelsen, USB-C 3.1, and even direct-to-cloud uploading for seamless integration with editing apps and social platforms. Battery life will remain strong thanks to Sony's reliable NP-FZ100 battery, optimized through improved power efficiency in the new processor. Performance, price, and availability in real-world performance, everything points toward a smoother, faster, and more intuitive shooting experience. The improved EVF, AI autofocus, and faster burst speeds make this camera a true confidence booster for professionals and enthusiasts alike. As for the price, insiders estimate around $2,999 USD, roughly $2,400 GBP or wide 440,000 JPY, placing it between the A7 IV and A7 RV. That makes it an outstanding value for a near-flagship camera with pro-grade performance. Availability is expected by late 2025, though shipping delays could push some deliveries into early 2026, similar to what we saw with the A7 IV launch. Rivals and who it's for in terms of competition. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II and Nikon Z6 III are its closest rivals. While both are impressive, Sony's autofocus performance, advanced AI, and ecosystem of lenses give it a major advantage. For A7 III users, this upgrade is absolutely worth it. You'll notice massive improvements across the board. For A7 IV owners, it depends on your needs. If you shoot a lot of video, fast action, or rely heavily on AF tracking, the A7 V could still be worth the jump. And for new buyers, this might be the most balanced entry point into Sony's professional lineup. A perfect mix of performance, flexibility, and future-proof design. Final thoughts. Why the Sony Alpha 7V matters. The Sony Alpha 7V isn't just another camera release. It's a statement. It's Sony's declaration that the hybrid era is here to stay. A world where one device can excel equally at both photography and filmmaking. With its blend of power, precision, and intelligence, the A7V is shaping up to be the go-to camera for creators, professionals, and content makers in 2025. Whether you're shooting cinematic films, travel vlogs, portraits, or weddings, this camera seems ready to deliver everything you need in one beautifully engineered package. As we count down to October 16th, one thing is clear. If Sony delivers even half of what's expected, the Alpha 7V could very well become the new benchmark for mirrorless cameras, the one to beat in 2025.